Good morning, everyone. It is so very good to see you today. I'm happy to be here. So, remember what we were saying about how UI Cheats extension was broken? I don't know what happened between when it was definitely broken and now. It hasn't been updated, but creator repeatedly said that, yeah, no, it's not broken. Sorry. And then Scarlet, who, if you don't know, is another mod creator and is the curator of the biggest and best spreadsheet of what mods are and are not broken after every patch, and etc. etc. She also asked, "Hey, is this broken? I can't seem to find anything to suggest that it is." And he told her, "No, it's not broken. People are having problems with it, but it's not broken." And she was like, "Good, because it's not broken for me, so I'm just checking." So that prompted me, if Scarlet isn't having any issues with it, to go, okay, I must be doing something wrong here for it to be broken for me and not for either of them. I reinstalled it entirely, ran it in a test file, and for some reason it's working perfectly. I couldn't tell you why. I could not tell you why at all. But it's working. So, we're going to play The Sims, I guess. We are back with the Giles family of Teresa, Nolan, Selena, and Malcolm. Last I checked, we didn't actually finish building their house because I got tired, so we're gonna have to finish building their house. I wish I had a way to, like, cross-reference, the rules without leaving my chat behind. Because I need to check things, but oh well. Um, as I said, we are going to try to at least use the points sheet system, whatever it is that comes with the challenge, to tally our points by the end of it. I'm not gonna bother tallying the points throughout the entire thing, since the entire thing is going to be uploaded to YouTube after. I'm just gonna tally them at the very end. Like, I'm gonna go through, when I know it's, like, just about the last part of it, I'm gonna go through, watch every single VOD, and then tally it up, and all that. Good morning, Stinker. Hi, Zone. Hi, good morning. It's the morning. Oh, I forgot how beautiful this house is. Hello. I impress myself sometimes. Hello. Gorgeous. I love that. Okay. And then there's the kids' room. Let me tell you, I cannot wait for infants. Fuck A. It didn't even give you a good morning text. Yeah. Because I figured you were asleep. I didn't want to bother you. I didn't want to, like, wake you up by going, "Hey, by the way, I'm gonna go stream." Sorry. I didn't want to bother you. Hi, though. I love you. I cannot fucking wait until infants in March, though. That's gonna be so fun. Stinky. Yeah, I know, I'm stinky. God, I forgot how nice I made this house. Hello? What the fuck? Oh yeah, and then this bathroom that I didn't finish because I think I was too tired to finish the bathroom. And the upstairs that I didn't even start on. Yes, so let's get back to it. Oh, I don't know if you were here for my explanation, Ethan. Guess what's fucking working suddenly? You'll never guess. I'm not gonna hold you in suspense. UI Cheats extension is fucking working. It doesn't even have an update. It's working somehow. I don't understand it, but sure, you know. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Honestly, I should go in and find the base game wall switches, because these ones are from the bathroom thing. I should go in and find the base game wall switches and put them everywhere. That would slap. Yeah, yeah. It's just a little fucking crazy to me how somehow UI Cheats is working all of a sudden. Because it wasn't before. Like, sincerely, it was not before. But oh well. Shit happens, I guess. Honestly, though, with building houses, I tend to not follow the rules of the challenge just because, like, quite frankly, I don't see a need to when I'm building houses, because who's really going to sit there and police me on, you can't make your house look as nice as you want it to look, you can't make it look historically accurate just because you don't have the funding for it, you know? Like, I would much rather break the rules to make the house look nice than, you know, follow them and have a cheap, half put together house. Especially because back in the day, like back in the 1800s, things did not cost nearly as much as they cost now, right? Like, the cheapest sink in game is $120 fucking dollars. How cheap do you think that would have been in the 1800s? Cause inflation, dude. Inflation. Yeah, sometimes a little cheating is fine. Yeah, exactly. Cause it's like, why sacrifice the quality of my work? $5? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sacrificing the quality of my work just to follow the rules is not how I vibe, honestly. Like, I would much prefer to have good quality in my work and make a nice, like, realistic looking livable house for them to stay in rather than half ass it just to stay within the boundaries. Especially because you have to, like in the 40s, if you had $20, you could have a blast, but nowadays I can get a pizza for $20. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, no, it's like, oof, man. It's just, you know, also that this house probably would have come fully furnished if they were moving in here, or like at least mostly furnished, and then they would have to decorate it. Because that's how a lot of houses are for some odd reason. They'll come, like, mostly furnished. Which I never understood. I never understood the logistics of houses coming, like, almost fully furnished when you move into them. Like, most houses I've lived in didn't already have furniture in them. But But I've seen some people move in places where it's like, yeah, here's your already fully furnished house. Enjoy. And I'm like, what the fuck? But you know, whatever. Sure, why not? If you sell a house and all your furnishings, that's what's gonna happen. uh. Yeah, that bathroom's probably about done. I don't like how much empty floor space there is, but whatever. Excuse my voice. For anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I did kind of blow out my voice at the end of our last stream of the night yesterday. During Death and Taxes, so I think my voice is still a little bit but we're good. I did rest it plenty. We got sleep in between, so we should be fine. I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal. You know what I forgot in the bathroom? The light. I said I thought it was about done. I forgot the light. I think I'm using these. Oh yeah, I'm using these. I'm using the candles. Which honestly have such a nice ambiance. I hate... This is a pet peeve. I think I've said this before. Oh, hang on, before I continue talking. Ethan, you said guess what? What? What am I guessing? Ooh, deer meat. Yes, yes. I like a good cut of deer meat. Deer meat is tasty. Venison is good. Ooh, deer chili. I don't like chili, but that does sound good. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, it's just such a pet peeve of mine how, like, in every single build, like, of a house on YouTube, you'll see people put these lights everywhere, the little superb saucer lights and subtle saucer lights, literally everywhere. Like, they don't properly light the house like this. They don't use all of the nice lights that are in the build by. They use the tiny little lights because, oh, well, it'll be so bright, the lighting, it'll look so good. Tell me that this lighting doesn't look fantastic. Especially in this room. That is just such a peeve of mine. How people will be like, oh, but the lighting, it needs to be this perfect white light, like in every house in real life that we have today, ever. Dude, I love me a good dim mood light. Yeah, it's more aesthetically pleasing to me. That's why I do it. I much prefer to do something that's aesthetically pleasing over what, you know, the popular thing to do is. Because to me, it's just, the aesthetics matter so much more. And obviously these lights are only temporary in here. That's why I have them, because they, keep the place lit up. They turned off while I was in live mode for some reason. But yeah, no. I have all this set up here. It's great. I have a particular aesthetic I go for when I'm building, and I intend to keep to that aesthetic, you know? 'Cause, like, why would I do something different when I have something that works perfectly fine already? You know? I'm even gonna change the curtains in this room to something different because I want them to match the room better. Because this room has a specific aesthetic to it in here. That doesn't come in red. This is the same curtain, basically. I love these. They're the Victorian curtains, but I also don't like the wood on top, really. Like, I get that it's there for a reason. It makes sense. It's just, I don't like them. Ooh, ooh, that is a big boy curtain. I'm not using that one. I think I'm gonna use these ones. Just, I like them. They're nice. And I think it shows the stark contrast between how fancy the upstairs is, as opposed to down here where it's, you know, pretty basic, but still nice. 'Cause, these two, the grandparents, not gonna lie, this one specifically is kinda snobby. She's kind of a bitch. Immediately, that was the vibe I gave for her. She's kind of a bitch, so... That is why the upstairs of their house looks like this. Yeah, I don't think I like that one. And then that's just a bigger version of it. I need like a little version of these red ones over here. Where's there like a little one for those? 'Cause that's what we are looking for. I could use this one. It has the golden trim, which is out of place, but that's a contender. Or I could just, size you down. Oh, but then I couldn't lower you. That's disappointing. I would just size it down if I could lower it, but I can't. There's such a lack of, like, smaller curtains in this game. I think this is the one we're going for, just because I cannot fucking stand not having a curtain there. What have I been doing in bathrooms thus far? Okay. I've been doing these, but... that'll have to work. Yeah, why the hell not? There we go. That door wasn't the right wood color. I was like, hello? Hello? Do you think it's appropriate to have a glass door there? I feel like they did have a lot of glass interior doors back in the day, especially. I don't think it's unusual for them to have a glass interior door, you know? I lived in a house that was like 100 years old before, and it had a lot of glass interior doors. Well, it had like a few. I won't say a lot. It had a few, though, which is more than you'd see today. You know? I don't quite understand glass interior doors, but, I mean, you know, go off, I guess. If you want people to see where your clothes are hiding, go for it. Oh, there isn't a red swatch for that bed. That's annoying. It always boggles me how EA can make some things and then just not give you a certain color swatch for that thing, that's too much. That's... no. See, this has a nice red, which is what I was looking for on the other bed, which doesn't have a red. Why? Why don't you have red? But then I can't even use the red for the other one because the red from the other one has like black wood, which is... no. I don't want the black wood. Ugh, more options, please. Fuck, eh. People bitch about it all the time, and there's a reason why. Because we can't have nice things? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, we can't have nice things. Oh, yeah. No, I understand entirely. That's why I use, custom content beds and stuff, because it's just like, at least I can customize the bedding separate from the frame. Like, I don't understand why EA was just like, yeah, y'all can't have nice things. Sorry. Like, I just wanted red bedding on this. That's all I wanted. I wanted a red bed. But I can't have a red bed because the only red beds have black fucking framing. Like, I'm gonna do that for a minute. Like, look at this. Why? Why black framing? They did it into why can't we have it now? I think it's just... as terrible as it is to enable their bad behavior, I think it's just because of limitations when they made The Sims 4. They weren't thinking about it when they made it because they had all these limitations and restrictions and everything. And quite frankly, like, people demand a color wheel like we had in Sims 3, but people forget that in The Sims 3, the color wheel literally crashed the game. So, you know, I would rather not have a function in-game that might cause problems that could literally crash my whole game. Yeah, if this pattern was red, it would be Chef's Kiss, yeah. But yeah, no. Fuck it. Like, if we had a color wheel in-game, I feel like it would only crash and burn like it did in The Sims 3, unfortunately. And, like, if they just gave us a more diverse range of swatches, I wouldn't have even been mad. If there was, like, a swatch for every single color combo on an object, please. Yes, I don't mind. Absolutely. I don't care if I have to sift through, like, 200 swatches on one item. Just, God, let me have the right color bed. Or the right color wood. God, the fact that they can't just have matching wood. Don't really need a color wheel, but some swatches, and the fact that so many things are from packs just don't match. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% give me more swatches, yeah. But yeah, no, it does really aggravate me how there's not a single matching wood swatch across, like, any of the packs, pretty much. Because, like, obviously, it's like, what are you even gonna do with that? Like, how are you gonna... I do my best to tie things in. I get as close as possible with wood colors. It's just, like... they make it real damn hard, you know? They make it real hard. Ugh. Like, if more things just matched, I would be so happy. I would be such a happy camper. It's like CC creators can match their swatches better than the entire EA team somehow. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, understandable. Like, I could never build with only base game and make it look good. I have before. It's not fun. I do not have the patience for it. It sucks. It's so irritating. And I admire people who can do it. Comfort. That's what I want. Miscellaneous. But yeah, no, like, all the admiration to people who are patient enough to put up with building with restrictions, because, damn, do I not have an ounce of patience. I wish this was more red, but I can't do that, so that's fine. What is this mirror? Oh, that's a neat mirror, actually. That's a really neat mirror. Like, that's posh. I love that. Is it necessarily the most realistic thing? I don't think so, but it's really neat. I like that mirror. I also love this mirror, but I never have anywhere to put it. It's just so damn big. Now where's the mirror I was actually thinking about? Not the fact that this one mirror from City Living is just a base game mirror slightly recolored. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. Why? Couldn't have made a new mirror. Fuck, dude. Oh yeah, that one mirror from City Living is just... Yeah, because this is the City Living mirror. And then here's the base game mirror. Would you even be able to tell which one is which? Because I sure couldn't if I was looking at them side by side in a build. Oh yeah, I never use that mirror because it's just the base game one recolored. Got so much CC I had to put my base game into packs I have on an external hard drive. Yeah. Yeah. I have like over 1,000 pieces of CC and like a lot of mods, so oh boy, yeah. God, but yeah, no, that mirror makes me unreasonably upset. This closet is not gonna be necessarily the most put together thing because it is just, you know, it is what it is, but I wish that this had, like, normal wood tones. I need to find custom content for this that's just normal wood tones. Of course, the clothing is not great in it, but whatever. I just keep getting rid of games, and at some point I'm sure it's just gonna be The Sims on my computer. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. On my old computer, I barely had enough storage space, so yeah, that's how it was with my old computer. I would just kind of keep getting rid of things and be like, it's okay. I love The Sims. I play The Sims all the time. This is fine. Obviously, now I have a new computer, I can run The Sims perfectly fine, but, you know. Two heavy hitter games, yeah. Yeah. Because we still do play Dead by Daylight, which is one of the bigger games. That game has a whole lot of storage space that it takes up. Totally gonna play that game eventually, yeah. Yeah. I have quite a few games on my computer that I have installed right now where it's like, I'm gonna play it eventually. It's there for a reason. I'm gonna play it eventually. I'm not gonna play it eventually. I don't want to get rid of it. uh... yeah. Honestly, what really disappoints me right now is I've really wanted to play, Red Dead 2 for a while now. Like, I really, really want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't, though. You know why? My graphics card is outdated. So my computer physically cannot run it. And it makes me really sad. Like, I am so upset that my computer can't run it because I freaking love Red Dead so much. Like, when I first installed it and tried to run it and figured out that my graphics card was outdated, I was so sad. Bought the game on PS4 and never finished it. Yeah. Yeah. I would have bought it on PS4 if my PS4 wasn't collecting dust. I love it so much, but I hardly ever get a chance to play it because I'm always on my computer doing other things. And then, yeah, obviously can't play it on computer, unfortunately, so... Oh, man. But yeah, it's such a good game. Hopefully one of these days I'll get a computer good enough to run it. Oh, yeah. No, I understand. Like, my computer is basically my gaming hub unless I randomly get the urge to play Skyrim. In which case, then I still play it on my computer. Most of the time, I'll still play it on my computer, because at least on my computer, I can play Skyrim and Fallout and everything, and have my friends watch me playing it. Whereas on the PS4, I don't really have much choice. It's just kind of there. I definitely have other games on my PS4 that are, like, worth playing. It's just, like, I never get around to it, man. Honest to God, though, I almost bought a copy of The Sims 4 for the PS4 when I didn't have it on the computer. And I think it's really, really, really great that I didn't. Because now I have it on the computer. And I've had it on the computer for a good few years now, obviously. I have almost 2,000 hours in it, but damn. Imagine. Still find it funny your wife in Skyrim resurrected a dead chicken? Yeah. Dude, the chicken died, and fucking... Dude, the chicken died, and then Serana was like, ah, yes, a worthy ally to battle with. It just resurrected the motherfucker like it was nothing. Not only that, the dead chicken that she resurrected was a chicken that I smashed in the face with a fucking hammer by accident. Oh my god. That is a lot of games, damn. I've never, even heard of those games, honestly, but if they are that fun, I might have to look into it. If they're fun enough to keep you actually using a PS4, yeah. I honestly just don't play console games all that often, just because you know how it is. Like, you have your computer. Computer has, like, all the games you'll ever need. Cute anime girls doing alchemy. Ah. Okay. Yeah, sounds like something that would be interesting to look into. I need to remember to not spend all day building this house, because I spent the entirety of the last stream for this save file making the family and building the house. And, like, I still haven't played with the family. So, newer games are on PC as well. Ah, alright. Cool. Noted. It's always fun seeing the process of it all. Yeah. I just don't want to be boring by building for, like, an eternity, you know? Because, like, I build all the time. This isn't new for me, but damn, you know? Listen, at least I didn't build the house from the ground up. Normally, I would have started with, like, an empty lot and built it from the ground up. That would have taken even longer. At least this time, I made the conscious effort of being like, alright, a baseline. A baseline to start with, so I don't F everything up. Another mirror, why not? Usually trilogies, recently some games have gotten extra entries. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it does sound interesting. Like I said, I'll have to look into it. Because normally I don't play a whole lot of JRPG games, but I will look into it. Because it does sound neat. It sounds interesting. Boop. There we go. I always forget the fact that people back in the day used to just have full-ass, like, living room-style couches in their bedrooms. Like, every so often I remember that fact, and I'm like, god damn. People were just sitting, you know? Like, damn, imagine having a full couch in your bedroom. Not me. I could never. If I had the room, I would, yeah. Unfortunately, the room is much too small for a full couch at your house. I know, because I've been in that room. It's much too small for a couch. Does it count if the couch is my bed? Yeah. I would count it. That's how my old room used to be when I was, I don't know, like 13, I think. I used to have a bed that was basically a couch. Why am I in the mirrors section? Oh yeah, I think I said this in the first part of when I was building this house. I'm saying it again. Screw the rules, I'm using showers because do you know how long it takes to make your Sims bathe? Listen, I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting through the bathing process every single time. I've done it before. I was following the rules to a T once, and that's when I learned that you have to bend to the rules sometimes, because when I tell you, that it took them an eternity to bathe. They had a single bathroom in the house. They had an outhouse in the back, like the rules say you're supposed to do at this point. It was hell. Literally any time they needed to pee, they had to go and leave the whole house, go outside, go into the outhouse, and people would just be standing outside the outhouse waiting for them to finish. It's the worst. And then, like, you're not supposed to use showers, so you'd have, like, a bathtub, and everybody would be using the bathtub. Or, like, one person would be using the bathtub. They would take, like, an hour. I would have to get people up, like, at midnight just to get them bathed in time for school. It was... no. Just no. Not the vibe, really. It's okay to bend the rules sometimes, because there are times bending it is actually historically accurate, because some, not all, had showers. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Never actually tried this challenge. Yeah, I've played it like 5 or 6 times over. I have other save files going. I have, I think exactly one other save file right now where I'm playing this challenge, except I'm bending the rules pretty much as I want, because it's a personal save file and who cares, you know? Doing Morbid's Ultimate one? I've never heard of that one, honestly. That sounds interesting, though. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Yeah, the challenges I do most often would be like, Not So Berry and just the basic Decades challenge, which is what I'm doing here. I've never completed Not So Berry, though. The save file that I have for it is just kind of rotting at Rose Gen right now, which is only the 2nd generation. Starts in 1300. Ooh, damn. That's way farther back. I don't know how you manage that. That's cool, though. Because I don't think I would have known how to manage that. That's cool. Lots of mods, CC and playing pretend. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact the mod makes me viscerally uncomfortable for personal reasons, I would use the Panda-sama realistic childbirth mod for this, just so that way my Sims could have their children at home, like home birth, without needing to use the bassinet for it, but, you know, tempted to do a historical challenge, but I'm like, because I don't want to start it and get ADHD brain and focus solely on my other saves, because right now I got one story going on. Yeah. Honestly, mood, that's how I am with a lot of this. Like, the only thing keeping me motivated to continue doing this save is the fact that I'm streaming it. Like, that is the only thing keeping me motivated to pick this save up again. Never tried that mod, TBH. It weirds me out a little. Yeah. Yeah, like, I like it. It's interesting. It's just... childbirth as a whole makes me viscerally uncomfortable. So, like, I don't really mess with it. Like, good on people who do use it. Like, whatever, if that's your deal, good for you. I respect people who have the tolerance to use that mod and not just ick out of it, but, you know, not me. Couldn't be me. Did I put a laundry basket downstairs anywhere? I did not. I need one. I remember my cousin telling me about helping out with the birth at the hospital. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Like, honestly, respect for people who do work as midwives and stuff like that, because, damn, couldn't be me, though. Like, if it's in a TV show or if it's fictional, I can kind of handle it a lot, because it's like, you know, most of the time in fiction, it's not super graphic. It still makes me uncomfortable, but I can handle it if it's like in a TV show I'm watching. Like, if I really like the show I'm watching, I'm not gonna turn it off just because somebody's having a baby, you know? But, like, just most of the time, if it's avoidable, I'll avoid it. Because it's just like, ew. Ew. No, thank you. Where do I put this? Fuck. I need a plant. I need a plant. Yeah. Yeah, I have a tremor, so my hands also shake pretty hard, pretty much a lot. Bleh. Words. My hands shake a lot, so I definitely couldn't do anything precision working like that, like being a surgeon. But yeah, no, it's the same thing with me, is like, I can handle my own blood, or not my own blood. I can handle other people's blood, but not my own blood, which is the opposite of what you have. Which I think is funny, because, like, other people's blood, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind other people's blood. Not the opposite of what you're saying. God, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. My brain is trying to process decorating the house and replying to chat at the same time. Which is making my brain goopy for a good minute here. But yeah, no, I can't handle my own blood at all, but I can handle other people's blood. That's what I was trying to say, yeah. Yeah. Like, the reason I can't handle my own blood to begin with is because, I had to get dental surgery, and when they were putting in the IV to put me to sleep, the little tube that has the fluid, the anesthetic fluid or whatever it is, the little tube came out of the needle, like it fucked up and came out of the needle before any of the fluid could get in, and the needle in my arm just fountain of blood because it was right in my vein. And when I tell you, that shit traumatized me. Like, that is the reason why I am afraid of getting surgery now. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, yeah, I cannot handle shit like that. Oh yeah, it was traumatizing. I just cannot handle that shit. That was ugh. It was a nightmare. Um Trying to figure out what else to put in this bathroom. This looks decent. That's not terrible. That sounds terrifying though. Yeah, it was. Not to mention, I was like, how old was I? Like 12, 13 ish? I was pretty young when it happened, too. So it was like, holy shit. If I get a cut on accident or open a scab, I'm not too upset. Just more than that, I'm like, yeah, no. Understandable, me too. Like, yeah, if I just get, like, a small cut on my finger, I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, that's fine. But if I'm, like, profusely bleeding, I think I'll probably pass out. Sorry, I'm yawning because I, like, woke up, got ice cream, and then started streaming, basically. That's how my morning has been. I, like, just woke up before I started. Because that's how I roll, baby. Sounds like a great morning to me. Yeah. I never give myself time to just wake up in the morning. I just get right to work every time I wake up. No matter what kind of work it is, I'll just get right to work. And it's honestly a problem, but it's also like, sure. Yeah. Honestly though, why stop playing The Sims? Why stop playing The Sims and work on something else when you can just start an entire new save file? The Sims, helping people procrastinate since, like, what? 1990 something, I think? When did The Sims 1 first release? I'm trying to remember. Promised to run a game tonight? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, you should probably work on that, but The Sims is fun. The Sims is enticing. Gah. Oh man. According to Google, 2000. Okay, so I was close-ish. I was saying like 1990 something, but yeah, 2000. All right. Makes sense. Started making a D&D save file. Aw, that does sound nice. That does sound fun. I had a save file where I had one of my D&D characters, but it was honestly just to take photos of her. It was for photography reasons. I don't really have her character sheet though, because unfortunately the game that she was a part of was with an ex-friend, and when we stopped talking to her, she had all of the character sheets, and I can't get the character sheet back. So I've basically lost pretty much all of the information on that character, besides, like, her name and appearance, which pisses me off to no end. But whatever, it is what it is. Same with a different D&D character of mine. My brother had her character sheet, and then, we had an argument, and he threw away the character sheet, which pissed me off. But, half-orc, cleric, tiefling, necromancer, bards, that's all. Y'all all have such interesting characters. My character was just a human. All my characters are just humans. Honestly, though, do we want to count Skyrim characters as D&D characters? Because Skyrim is basically just D&D on crack. Because if we're counting Skyrim, I have some very interesting characters. Necromancer is a human. Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. 2 actual character sheets, the rest is digital, yeah. The character sheet for my most recent character that I lost when X-Friend happened was a digital character sheet, and it was through the program we were using to actually run our sessions, so I just totally lost the character sheet because she had all of them and deleted it all. And then the physical character sheet was the one that my brother threw away. I would count Skyrim because there are anthro cats in D&D. Tabaxi, yeah. Yeah, then Skyrim. Yeah. Skyrim is the closest approximation you'll ever see to me playing D&D. I play too much D&D. I would play more D&D if it wasn't for the fact literally none of my friend group knows how to DM. None of us, not a single one of us, can DM. And it's really funny. Gonna be playing again later this month. Nice. I like how I'm trying to build a house in The Sims and we're talking about literally everything other than The Sims, pretty much. Play every free evening you have? Damn. That's dedication. Honestly, I don't have as much free time as I seem like I have most of the time. I'm very generally busy, but if I can convince Mo to let you join us, yeah. Bro, I'm just nervous. I love your family, but like, Ethan, I am a ball of anxiety. You know that. I think I've already discussed this. I'm just a ball of anxiety. It is really funny. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sorry. But yeah, no, I think it's really funny that, like, this is my job. Just sitting here talking to people all day while I play video games, and yet I have such bad social anxiety that I had to drop out of school because I am not fit to be around other human beings. It's great. I love anxiety. Isn't it a funny thing? 'Cause I mean, like, at least through a screen I'm not looking you in the face. If I was looking you in the face, I think I would probably be having a panic attack. Oh. It's easier to interact online than in person. Yeah, exactly. My cat wants to leave my room. Damn it. Damn it, cat! Why do you want to leave me? I gotta get up and let you out now. Go. Yes, I know. Don't scream at me. There you go. Goodbye. She meowed at me as if I wasn't going to let her out. Ugh, now I need to reposition how I was sitting because I was comfy and she made me get up. We can be social anxiety buddies, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, buddies, Ethan, you're free to post the links to our Discord and YouTube and everything if you need to. Currently in evening school because I dropped out for anxiety reasons as well. Yeah. I honestly, since this is pretty much my job, I never went back to school because, you know, this is pretty much my job. Why bother going back to school for a diploma that I'm never gonna need? You know, and even if I do need it, it's like, how am I gonna work an actual job? I can't be around other human beings unless there is a service dog next to me. So, which I don't currently have, by the way. So, you know, I'm never gonna get an actual job, unfortunately. Which I do feel really bad about. I do want an actual job, it's just I cannot function around other people. So it's just not going to happen. Honestly, I do plan on eventually getting my GED, but being a content creator and earning money that way is great for my mental health. Yeah. And yes, streaming and making videos is an actual job. Fair enough, yeah. I can barely function and my anxiety isn't even close. Yeah. Honestly, that's something I want to talk about a little bit more just in general is like, I don't know, I feel like not enough people online will talk about how they have anxiety. Like, obviously people do talk about it. It is a thing that gets talked about, but like, not enough, in my opinion. Not enough people acknowledge that anxiety is there and prevalent and that it's a thing that people experience. Like, you shouldn't have to be ashamed of having anxiety in this society, but people, for some reason, just never talk about it. It's like it's a secret. It's like it's this thing that you can't talk about most of the time. Like, I don't know, for a really long time, I felt like. Because when I was in school, it was pretty much, like, taboo to have any mental illness at all. I was in special ed classes with, like, people who were actually unable to function because they had, like, disabilities, which I love them. They were amazing people. They were so nice. But it's like, all I had was anxiety. And they put me in with people who were so mentally ill that they literally couldn't be with other people. And it's like, if I just had a service dog, I could have been with other people, you know? Because it's become an everyman illness, which, yeah, a lot of people have it, but it shouldn't be treated as, oh, I have it too, so you're overreacting. Yeah. Anxiety is different for everybody. Everybody has different levels of anxiety. Like, oh my god. Hang on. My cat is being annoying. Come here. Come here. Thank you. But yeah. Definitely my mom didn't believe my social anxiety was real until I almost started to break down next to her in town. Yeah. Pretty much nobody in my house acknowledges that I have anxiety, except for when I dropped out of school, because I had such a bad mental breakdown in the middle of school that, the school wanted to send me to a psych ward. They wanted to call an ambulance to take me away to a psych ward, and my mom didn't let that happen. She ended up letting me drop out because, I wasn't doing good at all. And it was also the added stress of, at the time, I was in a horribly abusive relationship, but, like, even before I was with my ex, it's so hard to function with people. People just, I can't do it, Pretty sure I have high functioning, but that's mainly because I'm a people pleaser. Yeah. Like, honestly, there are just different levels of anxiety, and I think people need to address that more often, because people will be like, oh, I get anxiety all the time. It's fine. But not everybody has a full-blown panic attack just being spoken to. Like, I am so terribly afraid of being just out in public around people most of the time, unless I either have somebody there to ground me that I trust and love, or I have a service animal, which I was told several times I qualify for. The only reason I don't have one is because we can't afford it. Which sucks. It really does, but, oh well. Sadie, I love you, but you cannot be on my lap right now. I'm trying to talk to the people. My cat is here. Everybody say hello. She's being a nuisance. Sadie, get your claw out of my shoulder, please. You can't be on my lap right now. I'm busy. I love you, but I'm busy. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ethan. Sadie, I am busy. I love her. Can somewhat function after years of therapy. Yeah. Still need people with me, especially for new things. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with proper treatment, I would probably be a whole lot better, but yeah, at the moment it's just not happening, you know? Remove that light. Piece of wall art. Totally understand that, yeah. Like, anytime I try to bring up the fact that I have horrible anxiety to my mother, I love her though. I mean, she's amazing. I love her. It's just sometimes she is a tiny bit dense. Anytime I try to bring it up to her, she'll be like, oh, you just need to socialize more. You just need to get out more. You just need to talk to people more. And I'm like, Mother, please. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Helps a lot, and I hope you can get some support. Yeah. Hopefully, eventually. Oh, man. But yeah, thank you, Ethan. I try my best with all the houses I build. Which, by the way, Ethan, if you wanted to be in the voice call, just let me know at any point. I didn't say that earlier, but I don't mind if you want to be over here. Since obviously this is our space, it's not just my space. No, my space, haha. Anyway. Ah! Might hop in a little bit, okay. But yeah, no. Stop it. You embarrass me. This is the second time you've embarrassed me talking about how nice my builds are. I don't... They're mediocre at best, okay? Mediocre at best. They're not that great. No! They're okay. They're not great. Ah! Half wall trims. There we go. That's much better. A nice trim. Bah! It's not that great. It's not that special. I just do my best, and my best is alright. It's decent. It's not perfect. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Now, all I need to do is alter this hallway up here, which, by the way, I never changed the flooring up here for some ungodly reason. That flooring is supposed to be there. It's supposed to be this floor. I don't know why I never changed that. It's making my autism worse, I swear to God. Oh, the Whopper song. Dude, that song is a fucking nightmare. I cannot. That song is stuck in my head because of you. I cannot focus on anything because of the fucking Whopper song. It's so bad. It's all over my For You page on TikTok. Yeah, where do you think it's on mine now? Oh my god. Anyway, don't ha me. No! Stop! I don't need to take this from somebody who sucks toes, Ethan. I don't need to take this shit from someone who sucks toes. Perish. And nobody on YouTube has any context. Yee-hoo! Oh my god. It's funnier that way? Yeah. I don't need to take this shit from someone who sucks toes. I don't have context either. Yeah. There is no context to be had, really. It's just a fun insult. Like, it's the best way to win an argument. Just yell at whoever you're arguing with. I don't need to take this shit from somebody who sucks toes. It immediately shuts them up. It is a very fun insult. I love it. It's so good. The corners of that are going into the wall, but honestly, I could care less. That's too tall. I'm just gonna put books there instead of doing what I was going to do. Yeah, excuse all the yawning. It's like I explained earlier. I fucking woke up and then was immediately like, alright, stream time. Like, I really just said, nope, you're not, you know, you don't get time to wake up, bitch. You're just here. You're getting started. It's time to work. I do that all the time. Ethan could tell you. I'll just wake up and then be like, alright, work time. Let's go. Wakey wakey, it's time for school. I imagine that I am a nightmare to live with. This is also why I've insisted we need an office, Ethan, because I'm gonna wake up and start doing this shit, and you're gonna be like, ooh, trying to sleep. Yeah, I'll check Discord, hold on. I'm gonna save first. Hi, Sadie. You're so pretty. My cat is sleeping by me. I am assuming you're telling me to check Discord because you are waiting for me with bated breath. Waiting for me to come and kiss you on the mouth. Yes, yes you are. Hello.
Hello. Funny enough, I was talking to Mom about your whole thing with the office and whatnot, and she seems to be okay with the idea. She just don't know how soon.
Oh yeah, no problem, honestly.
God. Also, I might be drawing while I'm watching you do The Sims.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I posted Yuma in the art channel because I'm really proud of how you.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was listening to the in same remix I sent last night while drawing him.
Aw. God. But yeah, no, that is something that we've talked about a few times, is just getting an office in the house so that way I don't wake this fucker up when I'm streaming in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind considering I had my TV on every single night 'cause I need background noise to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So like him streaming wouldn't bother me too much. For me personally, though, if we were to stream at the same time, it would be better to have an office so we won't be like echoing each other's mics.
Yeah.
Also, God, hearing my own voice through the stream fucking audio, I'm like, oh God, I sound so bad.
Oh, baby.
I need to start taking testosterone, but there's other stuff I need to deal with before I can even start doing my journey and whatnot.
Oh. It's okay, I probably won't ever because I'm worried about ruining my singing voice even though I don't sing professionally.
There are I think the vocal coaches are actually for to help you with that when they're helping your voice be more masculine and whatnot.
I mean, for the most part, I do have a pretty deep voice to begin with. It's just, still feminine.
Yeah.
My voice doesn't even really bother me all that much. It's just, the everything else.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't know, like, if I do have, like, full-blown dysphoria about my body, it's rare, and then, like, most of the time it's just about the whole internal organs situation and not actually the physical, body.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I might be here and there because there are people like out and about in my house. So yeah.
yeah, no problem. That's how it usually is, so it's not a problem.
That's why I personally tend to stream at night. It doesn't happen as often.
Yeah, I mean, we're only awake during the day now, so.
Yeah. I mean, I was up later than I usually am last night.
Yeah. I just want some dumbass chicken statues. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Chigum statues.
Chimgums. Why chickens? I don't know. Chickens. They're a decoration. I don't know. I think besides needing to change out the lights in this hallway, we've finally fucking finished the house. Which is good. It only took us, like, an hour today to finish it.
Yeah.
Playing RimWorld once and my pawns were worshipping a chicken statue. Man, I want RimWorld. That's on my wish list. I want RimWorld. It seems so chaotic. It's so funny. RimWorld is amazing. We've finally completed the house after so many hours of work. So many war crimes. Oh, yes, so many war crimes. Oh, I need to readjust how I'm sitting. I am shrumping. Posture check, everybody. Are you shrimping? Straighten your damn spine out. Oh, I shrimp so bad. I need to finish my ice cream. It's just a puddle at this point. Alright. Anyway, though. Look how we finally finished our house. Isn't that so good? Auto lights all candles because that should turn off every light in the house. Yes, indeed it did. Loverly. Okay. Honest to God, the old people are gonna be pretty ignored. It's just we're gonna focus on Mr. Ladd here and his wife. I love I love Sims so much. Look at her. Look at her face. And she's so pretty.
No.
Alright. Finally prepping? Good. You prep that work.
Haley.
Also, thank you. I made her myself the last time we streamed, for this save file. I made all of them. I made these two, the elderly people, as young adults first and then aged them into elders, so that way they would, still be real pretty looking. And I think I did good. I do better with women than I do with men, but the men are at least somewhat attractive, I think. I don't know, I think I do okay with men. I could be better with men.
It's a good day. It's a good day when I can make male Sims look good.
Yeah.
Because if it's not a femboy or a girl, it's hard for me to do male Sims.
Yeah.
Though that male Sim I made for your other legacy challenge actually turned out really well.
Oh, yeah. He turned out great. I need to check the rules again for this generation. Can't make male Sims look good to save my life. Yeah. Honestly...
It's just so hard.
Honestly, it just takes practice, unfortunately. Like, I have to do it quite frequently for certain families and for things like, obviously, the Decades save files. So, like, you know, you learn eventually how to do it. Let me see if I can't reference the rules for a minute. Tends to be very lazy with creating Sims in general. Oh, buddy, I take hours on it, so...
I can attest to that, yeah. He will spend hours to get the perfect Sim.
I will spend hours on, like, one Sim sometimes. It is a problem, honestly. Alright, sorry, I'm pulling up my rules to reference from for a minute here.
You're all good.
Start with one. Any parent sim will not count towards your overall score, that's fine. No restrictions within cast, that's fine. I know that. The house and finances. You should start with only the starter funds for your family. No. No. The challenge rules are like, you should start with only the starter funds for your family, no cheats, and use that to buy any land or house. You may use a home from the gallery if you can afford it. Buddy, I don't think you know how much starter funding is in The Sims.
Yeah.
Starter